Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing live mini tarot readings for $15, and I still have a couple spots open at the time that I'm broadcasting this. So if you want to sign up, all you have to do is just check the comments, and my partner is actually here to help answer questions for you, help you to know what number in line you are. If you need anything or you need any help signing up, you can just click the link and you'll be able to sign up. And I just want to welcome anybody who's here to just kind of relax and enjoy these readings as well. Perhaps there's some messages that will come through for you, or you'll feel uplifted by some of the encouragement from the tarot too. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who purchases these readings, because it helps me to keep this channel going. It supports me, and it allows me to continue posting free content and pick a card readings, and to be able to go live for free like I did yesterday. So just want to welcome everybody. And if you're clicking on this after it's already been uploaded, then I hope that you enjoy, and don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you never miss out when I do these sessions. I usually post about it the day before. Usually do this on the weekend, but sometimes I'll do it during the week, and it's not, very regular. It's really just whenever I have a little free time or when there's been a lot of requests for it. So yeah, I'm so excited. I want to just take this opportunity to say hi to everybody. Hi with a wild heart. Hi, Alicia. Got a lot of people signed up already. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. I hope that you're choosing love and not fear. When I was taking the cards out, I saw this card here and I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, there is a lot of chaos going on out there right now. There is a lot of fear being spread. There's a lot of intense energy, that's been surrounding this full moon in Gemini, and with the Mars retrograde aspect, and but this is Sagittarius season. It's a fun time. It's a time for adventure and travel, and many people are getting ready to celebrate the holidays. But I know this isn't always the most pleasant time for most people. Sometimes holidays can bring up, the loss of a loved one, or some type of grieving, or, toxic, dysfunctional family stuff, or sometimes there's a lack or scarcity kind of going on, and many people have to work long hours and make ends meet. And I just want you to know that if you're out there and you're struggling right now, to remember that this is very normal. We're very much in tune with the cycles and the seasons, and just like how the trees have lost their leaves and they're conserving energy, and the animals are going into hibernation, we too go inward at this time of year to kind of reflect and look back on what we've learned. And this year was crazy. This year was kind of a shit show. The astrology was intense. We made it, and we planted some beautiful seeds so that in 2023 we can welcome some amazing manifestations. So my overall message tonight to everybody is just don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. Allow yourself what you need right now. The breakdown comes before the breakthrough. Cry those tears if you need to. Comfort yourself and know that you'll be reborn, with the sun. You'll be reborn in the spring. It's death and rebirth, and it's part of the natural cycle of life. Just welcome it, allow it, and surrender to it, and know that everything is happening in divine timing. You're going to get what you need. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get those manifestations. You're going to get your answer, your clarity. And I'm just here to help and support if you need anything, if you need some comfort or some guidance or some wisdom, or you just are interested in seeing what the tarot has to say. There's nothing off limits. I don't judge any questions, and I'm here to tell the truth. Nothing more, nothing less. And I just can't wait to connect with you all and get into this. So hi Veronica, hi Maria. Oh, I hope the weather is beautiful in Brazil right now. And yeah, if you guys want to purchase, just check the link. My partner is here to answer any questions you have. Just type in the comments if you need anything, and we're gonna get started. The first person is that what they want me to call them? Okay. All right, the first person is Senki. Hi, Senki. I know you mentioned that you might not be able to catch this live, so hello to you. We know whenever you're watching this. I hope that you enjoy this reading. So, Senki, you want to get some messages from the spirits about your connection with your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is great. You guys are doing well. You're very happy, but you're just wondering how can you support your girlfriend because you are her longest relationship. She's never had a relationship that's lasted longer than 2 months. And so I can already tell why this relationship is now becoming the longest relationship she's ever had. Look at you stepping up and wanting to support her and being so conscious. It's so beautiful. But yeah, that's a little intimidating being like, oh God, I'm the longest relationship this person's ever been. Uncharted territory, you know? So let's see. What do you need to know? They know what we're talking about. Out of all the cards in the 78 card tarot deck, you're getting the lovers here. That's so cute. I'm gonna throw that over here. Senki. Okay, so first of all, this is so sweet. I get this message about like, you know, you really want to make sure that like this is a good investment for you, good investment of your time and your energy, like because the truth is like I've been reading for you for a while and I know a lot about your love journey. I remember. I care about the people I read for. I remember some things and messages we get in the cards. I try to clear my energy after every reading, but I do remember some things. And from what I know, it's been a journey for you, and you've gotten your hopes up a lot, and there have been people you started a connection with, and then there's been a lot of abandonment. And I think that there's this fear, that especially knowing that she hasn't had a lot of long relationships, that like maybe it's going to fizzle out, or you just really don't want to lose her. And it's funny because she feels exactly the same way. She's feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose her, I don't want to mess this up. And I get this feeling that she's very, very happy with you, like, oh my gosh, like you guys are like totally in love. And I see like this card here is so crazy. I'm pulling this could be the one. Like I see this having a lot of potential. And I love that we're getting the Justice card here. It's possible that right now there could be a little bit of fighting or a little bit of misunderstanding or miscommunication, because usually around the 3rd month of a relationship is kind of when the honeymoon period of the relationship wears off and the masks start to fall, because we tend to put our best foot forward when we enter into a new relationship and everything's fun and exciting and fresh. And then you kind of have to dial it back because real life kind of comes knocking. You can't keep calling off work or ditching classes or, staying up until 4 in the morning, You have to kind of go back to normal life. And so it can start to feel like, oh my gosh, this person is, pulling away from me or abandoning me. But really, you just kind of have to get in a groove, like, kind of get back to your everyday life. And it's not, like, normal to, like, continue that honeymoon period for, like, years. A lot of people struggle with that. That's why they will, like, leave a relationship or they will break up after 2 or 3 months, basically after the honeymoon period wears off, because that's when shit gets real. And that's when the truth comes out. And like sometimes that's when you realize, oh my God, I was being love bombed and this person was a narcissist. Or you might feel like your abandonment wounds get triggered because you feel them drifting. But the truth is, they just can't text you that much anymore. They just can't. They have to focus back on their job, or maybe they're neglecting some friendships. And so I think you can kind of feel the pull or the drift just a little bit, and so can she. But it's just normal. It's natural. And what she went through in the past, I see, is that a lot of these relationships she's been in were triggering some issues she has with the family. And abandonment is coming up. I mean, we all kind of have these wounds in different ways. But for her, I do feel like when the honeymoon period wears off, she does get very kind of insecure. Like, she gets very attached, very codependent in relationships. So she's like healing through that. So as far as what you can do, and that's basically what's led to breakups. Now, maybe she self-sabotages. I see that. So your guides are saying like the best strategy to move forward is to just be consistent with her. Like, if you have to pull back a little bit with communication, or you have to like kind of go back to your normal life, or like you're busy and stuff, like just kind of communicate what's going on. She does tend to kind of overthink and immediately jump to, oh no, it's happening again. Oh no, the cycle's repeating. Oh no, they're pulling away. And I feel like, just being honest about how you're feeling, you have no problem with that. So I think this is why the relationship is lasting, because like we're getting King of Cups energy for you, which means like it's like a masculine energy. Doesn't like mean you're a man or anything. We all have aspects of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us, but I'm seeing that you're someone who naturally is making people feel secure emotionally. You're someone who has a very like balanced emotional state. You know how to emotionally regulate, and you are kind of role modeling that behavior to her. She isn't there yet. She's not necessarily on that page, but I know you and your journey, and I know like what it took you to get to this point. We're all just a work in progress. No judgment to her, but she does need some time to get comfortable and to kind of stop projecting the past and what happened onto her relationship. You don't have to worry. Like, she's absolutely in love with you, and she feels like such good fortune being with you. You might just want to watch out, like, if she's getting codependent or very attached, or like you feel like she's projecting or like self-sabotaging. Like, that could be a pattern of hers, and just be aware and like reassure her. And she's gonna have to learn how to emotionally regulate. She can't keep provoking fights or pushing this energy to get reassurance from you. She's gonna have to learn that like you're just naturally gonna be consistent with her and gonna give her that reassurance, and she doesn't have to beg or fight for that, and that you guys can have a healthy relationship that moves at a healthy pace with, giving each other space and boundaries so that you can keep growing in other aspects of your life. So this is uncharted territory for her. It will get a little bumpy. She might bring up some stuff and you might be like, whoa, that's not what I meant. Like, communication you'll have to figure out, like in every relationship. But I don't know, I'm getting this message, like that's just me like really reading deep into it. Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a problem. Like, it's very surprising like how you guys met. That's what these cards are saying, that like it's very genuine connection, and she's shocked. Like, she's so in love. She's never met anybody like you. And I love how we're getting these cards that like I feel like the guides and angels are really, really supporting you guys, and I'm so happy for you. Like, I know this is the love you've looked for so long. Oh gosh, I'm like, why am I getting emotional? I'm so happy for you, Sunky. And I got this too, like, relax. Like, kind of frustrating, like, just to get a card that's just like, yo, relax. But really, like, I know you just want to be one step ahead, know what to expect, but this is just you being naturally yourself is going to comfort her and is going to keep this going forward. And this is all going to unfold in a beautiful way. Like, I don't see like any really big roadblocks or anything. I see beautiful energy for you guys. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question and supporting me in my channel, and I will see you next time. Hello to everybody who's popped into this chat. I want to say thank you for coming to my channel, and if you'd like to purchase a reading, you can just type below, and my partner is here to help you know what number in line you are and help you get signed up. And you're welcome to just hang out with us if you want. Just kind of hang out and enjoy the tarot. We're chilling on a Sunday, minding our own business. All right. So, okay. Hi, Alexis. So great to hear from you. Alexis L. Hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, so, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. So you and Mark are meeting up the first week of January, and you're just kind of wondering, like, what are you guys gonna do? What's it gonna be like? You guys usually just kind of go with the flow and don't really plan much. Um, I'm getting a message about Malibu. I don't remember where Mark lives, if Mark's in Los Angeles, but for some reason I'm seeing like Malibu, I'm seeing like a long drive, I'm seeing like the coast, I'm seeing like pretty like mountains and greenery and like I don't know, I see like it might be raining or like had just rained and like kind of foggy and I see you guys like um, listening to music in the car and like I see you holding hands and it just being like really cute. I don't know, I just like immediately got that vision. Ooh. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna pull all your cards. I don't know. I'm having this message that like I know you're planning on January 1st and I don't think that like you're not going to see him. I just kind of get this message that it could be pushed back like another week or to another time, but like I still see you going to see him, so I'm just going to tap into that. Um Okay, so first of all, like this is so Mark right now. And in all this armor and like protecting himself and like the fish is on the heart right here. That always reminds me of like a Pisces energy, like kind of like a person who wears their heart on their sleeve and is like really emotional, but like they kind of protect themselves because they're like afraid, like if I'm this vulnerable, like I'm gonna get hurt. And like especially for a man, you know, I kind of feel like Mark has been putting on this armor around you, but you see this person who's just like lifted this up and like you can actually see him and like he's starting to kind of unfold to you and open to you and become more vulnerable to you. And you know, this cup here too is like he has something to offer. The knight is like a young man, something to offer, energy, like the beginning of something. I do feel like it's the beginning of a new phase in a relationship. He's you've really like I just get this message, you've opened his heart, and this is you just like in your divine feminine energy, being receptive, creative, over there like in your corner of the world, because I know this is kind of long distance, getting inspired and working on you and your beautiful life. And I just see like you've been through a journey with your health and your fitness and like your mindset. And of course, I know that because I've read for you for a while. And you're just really glowing and like you're so open. And he feels that and the changes and like the strength that you've built and like this taming of the lion. This guy has like really been kind of inconsistent and a little like intense at times and like just randomly tried to stop talking to you or end the friendship or connection, but like you're always just gentle with him. And he's very, I wonder, I always forget what his sign is he a water sign? Cancer, Pisces? Wonder if that's what his Venus is in or his rising. I just feel this guy. I just feel like he's reaching out right now. He wants to see you because the truth is he really needs support. So when you guys hang out, he's definitely going to be in a very romantic mood. And I saw like little sweet moments like where you hold hands, and I see the drive, and I definitely see him taking you out to restaurants. I see him saving up money or like to give you a good time. And I also see something about like a club, like there could be some dancing, or he might want to take you out with some of his friends and like you guys go to a club, and it's like, it seems like you're getting bottle service or someone's party or event or some kind of celebration. And so I would definitely bring like a cute fancy dress, just be prepared. It's LA, so don't overdo it, but or I just feel like wherever you're going, it has that feeling of just like laid back, but still like, I don't know, there's a dress code. So I feel like you're gonna one night get kind of dolled up and fancy, and like he's gonna really see you and wow, I just feel like he's proud to be with you and be seen with you, to have you on his arm. And he's definitely acting very romantic. But at some point during the hangout, there's like this chaos that happens. I can't ignore the tower that's in the middle of this spread. But as I looked into it, I feel like this tower is him kind of shutting down and having like a breakdown or something. To me, I think it's because of his project, um, which we've been talking about. He's very confused right now about his purpose and his project, and you are probably going to help him with this because he trusts you, but at the same time he's very prideful about it. So I just get this message to tell you to be careful and tread lightly, because you might say something that triggers him. And it's like not intentional, but I see there will be a little bit of a fighting or something that happens between you. But it seems more like he's down and you're like lifting him up. And it does have to do with his career, Prince of Pentacles. Financially, things aren't going as well for him as he wanted. And of course, blame it on the recession, but the industry has changed a lot. And he's going to have to make changes. And he's in the middle of that, like, executing a plan. His inner guidance is telling him what to do, but he can't keep doing things the way he's been doing it, expecting to get different results. Like, it worked for him in the past, but it's not working anymore. So you're definitely going to help him. He's at a huge crossroads in his life right now, and he needs you more than ever. And I'm getting like true love. Like, this might be the first time you guys hang out where he's looking in your eyes and he's like, oh my God, like, this is my person, or I'm in love with her, or like because he's like starting to show you his true self. He's not pretending like he's this hot shot dude anymore. And I think when that mask started to fall, that's when he was trying to push you away. And I don't know, it's just going to be different this time. And I don't see like him being like, he can't keep up this charade that he's totally happy right now, because he's not. But it might be like really healing for you to see this side of him. And I get that you're going to have to make a choice. Because you will see that he's kind of unhealthy or something's wrong with him, and I do see you having to set some kind of boundary with him, and you just really want more from him. You have this longing and this desire to be his girl or get closer in his life or be more a part of this. So I do see something about like his grief and his grieving process kind of blocking that right now, and you just having to be present with it and make the decision, like maybe when you come home after, like, what am I going to do about this relationship, or what does this mean to me? But I'm getting that like you are going to support him, and that it's going to be really valuable for him and for you. And it's not like he's just taking your light, like you're going to be receiving a lot from him as well, and he wants to bless you and treat you and bring you a good time. So that's kind of what I'm getting from the energy. It's so crazy. There's been such a such a shift in this connection, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens between you guys in 2023. I'm happy that you guys are seeing each other, and it seems like he really is thinking a lot about you and excited to see you, and he's going to try to work really hard to like show you a good time. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much, dear, for coming back for readings, and I'm wishing you so much love and light on your journey. And I'll see you later. All right, so we're going to move on to the next person. Having fun here, pulling cards for everybody. Hope that you are all well. Welcome to anybody who's popped into the chat. I'm doing live mini $15 readings. And if you'd like to sign up, all you have to do is just type below, and my partner will help you get signed up, will help you know what number in line you are. Thank you for being patient and waiting for your reading. And even if you don't choose to, support the channel or purchase a reading, that's fine. Just being here and watching or hitting that like button helps me a lot. And I hope that you'll still receive some wisdom or some healing energy from these readings tonight, this morning, wherever you are in the world. All right, so Abby is next. All right, so Abby's question. I think it's 2 questions. Well, so Abby, your question is, what are the steps that you can take to find your person or connect with your higher self? Now, that's technically 2 questions, but connecting with your higher self will help you to connect with your person. So let's just pull some cards. I'm going to focus probably more on the first question of connecting with this, what can you do to connect with your person? So, attracting true love, attracting your person, the first thing that I'm going to say is that if this is a specific person, yes, you can manifest a specific person. But you have to remember that people have free will. And that it might be that they have a soul contract with someone else, or that their free will just doesn't want to make that choice. It's better, in my opinion, not to think we know who this person is, to have an open mind when it comes to love and to dating. And I do believe that, like, if you really are stuck on a person, you feel a connection with them, that spirit and the universe is going to do whatever to help align that. But sometimes it's just, rejection is oftentimes a form of protection. Attracting a specific person and attracting your person, pretty much the same thing. You will attract that person or your person by getting into alignment with your true self and your authenticity. And that's kind of what this card is all about. This is about being loyal to yourself. This is about giving yourself the time to seek out, understand who you truly are. I think many of us, who are raised in, society, we naturally, around ages 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, start to kind of form this personality, the truth of who we are. We start to come into ourselves and start to naturally drift towards hobbies and talents and gifts and things that we're good at. But as we grow, we become, educated, and a lot of that stuff is kind of beat out of us, and we're told that we need to be well-rounded students, that we need to perform to these standards, that we need to sit in a chair and, only leave, when the bell rings, and, only get a 10-minute pee break and a half-hour lunch. Does that sound familiar? What other situation do you have a half-hour lunch and a 10-minute break? The traditional jobs, the system. Nothing wrong with if you work in that. You can be called to that path, and it can be fulfilling and rewarding for some people. But many people slip through the cracks because they're artistic, because they are different, because we didn't come here to really be. We were born into freedom and abundance. That's our birthright, and these other things are just conditioned onto us. And so many of us don't really always get the opportunity to explore who we are. So we find ourselves out of college or out of school, in our mid-20s, 30s, whatever, and we have, a quarter-life crisis, a midlife crisis, a breakdown, a spiritual awakening, a depression, death and rebirth, because we realize, this character I'm playing, this person that I'm supposed to be, or the path I'm on just doesn't resonate with me, doesn't feel like who I am. So when you're brave enough to kind of get to that point and allow yourself a space for exploration, to try new things, to go new places, to meet new people, to vision board, to, give yourself a blank canvas, to create security and sense of safety in your life so that you can have time, maybe nights and weekends outside of your work and responsibilities, to work towards exploring that. Give yourself a chance to just taste life, try things. That's where the magic happens. And usually while you're on that path, you will manifest your husband or your person or romantic love. Because if you think about it, like attracts like. Love is this optimistic, youthful, fun, uplifting, free, spontaneous energy. So when you're doing things in your life that are fun, when you're pursuing your talents and gifts, when you're working towards freeing yourself of oppression, and you're choosing your truth, and you're seeking to discover who you are, you're exploring life, and you're following the path of the inner child and being spontaneous and shining your light out there, that will naturally attract a loving partner to you. There actually is something for you specifically coming out about travel. This doesn't mean you're going to go to Italy and on a 2-week vacation and find your future husband. Don't be delusional about it. It happens. But this could be actually saying that travel could be broadening your mind. It could be broadening your horizons. It could be opening opportunities for you. And I'm biased because I'm a traveler, but there's something about you going on a trip or going somewhere and just being in a new place that inspires you, and maybe you come back with some wisdom. Sometimes you come back and you see things in your life from a different perspective. I just implore you to keep making changes. There's a message about your finances and your career being a huge part of you attracting your person. Maybe you meet them at work, or because you make a choice that takes with your career and finances that takes you to a certain place. I'll show you something interesting. In my love deck, this deck, I'm obsessed with it. You can tell it's falling apart, but check this out. There is a finances and career card in my love deck. Why would this have to do anything with love? But I do find that when you're struggling in this area and you're feeling like a victim and stuck in lack mentality, and it's like root chakra stuff, that sometimes we can look for relationships out of desperation or fear. We need someone to help us, provide for us, fix everything, be the knight in shining armor. I'm just going to stay here and fantasize and dream about someone coming and saving me and taking me away from this. A lot of times we have to just save ourselves, become our own knight in shining armor, find our own solutions, create our own path, and it's usually in that process that you will attract someone. So you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to totally love yourself 100%. You don't have to be totally healed to attract love. It's just it's the process and the journey, not the destination. One of the biggest ways that we heal is through relationships. So I believe that you don't have to be perfect to manifest a relationship. I certainly wasn't when I met my husband. It was kind of a mess. I think that divine timing has a lot to do with this. Trusting the cycles and seasons in your life. And another tip I'm going to give you is friendship. This is the King of Swords, and it's just about being logical. The number one way that people meet is through friend of a friend. So if you're hibernating, you keep just hanging out with the same person and the same circle and your family, and you keep going the same places and doing the same things, it can be difficult to meet that person. I've seen people drop kicked out of nowhere into your life. If you're meant to meet someone, you will, but you can help this by connecting with more people, broadening your network. People meet through friends of friends usually, and putting yourself out there, of course, because if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So I'm gonna pull you just like one more card real quick, if there's anything else. And these are all ways to connect with your higher self as well. Just if there's anything that's blocking you from finding your person or love, um, if we can get that. Anything you need to work on, any way you can align better. Like we were just talking about this, find your purpose. And, you get to decide what this is. I really believe that, like, you get to decide your purpose, that you can change it, that you can create it, that you have free will to do this. But there are some clues you'll find that are hidden throughout your life story and your path. Things start to make sense, little pieces of the puzzle. And this is what we were talking about this whole time, is giving yourself a sense of purpose. And that's one of the most beautiful, magnetic, and attractive energies ever. So this is a clue for you. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question and supporting my channel. And I will see you next time. All right, we're gonna move on to the next person. Who? Okay, Purple Sapphire is next. Mm. 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 Okay. Oh, well, dang. Like, all right, this is Purple Sapphire. So Purple Sapphire, basically, like, you don't have as much money in your savings right now as you would like. You're really thankful that, like, you were able to invest in travel and, like, work, improving your home and doing some things that were important to you this year. But going into 2023, you really want to grow your wealth and you'd like to see that savings grow and you'd like to be a good steward. And you're just wondering, are there any messages for you about like how you can do that, how you can increase the finances, the wealth, the savings as you move forward into 2023? And I think it's a really beautiful question. So, and a great perspective to have. So, interesting. I don't know what's going on with you in your love life, but I do see your wealth, and I see it through an opportunity and some steps that you're going to take. But I also see something about you like falling in love and having like wealth that comes from an unexpected source, like maybe from this man or this person. And I don't like to tell people like, oh, like someone's gonna come and give you all this money and say like just, but you have to realize sometimes when you pray or you wish or you dream or you set a manifestation, a person can sometimes come to be the answer to the prayer. So I do see money coming through unexpected sources for you, maybe related to your love life, a man, maybe even like an investment that you make together. But as far as for 2023, I don't know if that's 2023, but it's just like an energy that's around you. But 2023, I'm actually getting that there's something about a side hustle coming up for you. And I know that's hard to think about because you're already investing so much and you're already like working so hard and like maybe you're like don't see how you have that time. But I feel like there's a reason that you were guided to improve the home and to like decorate and kind of nest because I feel like you're getting ready to like give birth, metaphorically to some kind of new career path, some type of new investment you're going to make. And it's very possible that it has something to do with like writing or communication. And I don't know, I'm getting something about cooking or food related. I don't know, I could be off on that, but I just, for some reason, I'm seeing that. Like, definitely something about your home, actually. Like, you're going to be filming, writing, maybe TikTok in the home. So, yeah, it's very interesting. There's definitely a message about a creative project. And then I see pi here. It's like 3.14. It's like exponentially just goes on and on and on. It's like something that you're going to start that's going to like go out and like kind of echo in the universe, and then it's going to bring people and support back to you, and then it's just going to like grow and grow and grow. And I see like a online following that's just like growing and growing and growing, and like providing opportunities that you never could have thought about. And I see like you signing contracts and big money coming in. And so and the Prince of Wands here is also about like a young entrepreneur, someone who's just getting started on like kind of an entrepreneurial path. So I think 2023 is very likely to open that door for you. I've seen that for so many people because I'm selling my 2023 readings where I go month by month for 2023. And it's so bizarre. I've been seeing that for a lot of people. A lot of people starting businesses, like doing something creative, and then like it just kind of takes off, and like the energy's so ripe for that. So if there's ever a year to like get on this path, you know, it's gonna be 2023. Not every hobby and talent and gift you have should you like market it. You can just keep some things for yourself, enjoy for yourself, and not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur or like influencer or whatever. But I will say, you know, sometimes I pick up on this energy in people. I'm very careful to just throw that out there. I really see something like that for you. Overcome. Yeah, I think you wanted to really manifest more. You might have written down a specific number on your vision board, or like maybe wrote yourself a check or something like that. And your guides are saying that like you are going to manifest this wealth increase this year. It's just this year you had to overcome all those obstacles. So you don't realize that like the work that you did, the nesting you did in the home, the investments that you made, the traveling that you went on actually is helping you to manifest this. Because look, if you hold on to the money too tightly and you save too much, you will block the flow of abundance in your life. There have been times where I was frustrated because my abundance wasn't growing, and like I would just go out and spend a little bit on self-care, or just buy that damn thing to replace the thing I need to replace, instead of like being worried about the numbers and the saving going down. And then all of a sudden, like a flow, like the flow would be unblocked and something would come. So sometimes you have to spend money to get money. I'm really careful who I say that to, but you are very, very good with your money. And I think that you're worried, like maybe you're going to get to the end of next year and you'll be in the same situation. And like you had this intention and this manifestation to grow the wealth, and it's like it didn't happen this year. A lot of people thought 222, we're going to manifest everything this year. But like, yeah, we did manifest everything this year. It's just, it's in our aura and it's like coming to us now. Like we took the steps, we took the action, you know? And that 222 energy is still around us. Look, 10 of Pentacles, wealth. I mean, this is awesome. I want to show you actually. Look at this. Wealth, achievement, satisfaction, support, family. Like, it's kind of crazy that I'm pulling that. You are going to increase your wealth this year, but I think it's likely to happen more through something like this, like I'm mentioning. Is there anything else that's blocking your wealth or blocking your abundance? Anything you need to work on to help you clear this? Because I will say that wealth and abundance is tied to the root chakra. And the root chakra is all about like your sense of safety and security, money, like your views towards money, but also like your family trauma, past life stuff, all the exes that ever broke your heart, like all the shit that's gone down. And so sometimes a way to improve wealth is just to go to therapy, or to just go hard into shadow work. You know, it might not make sense, like how would that make me get more money, but something that's helped me when I've had financial blockages is to write letters to people from the past. Don't send the letters, don't start drama. But write to your dad, write to the mom, write to that sibling that you always butted heads with, write to that bully from 5th grade, write to that person that you always had a crush on that never returned your interest, and say what you need to say, and like get it all out. Cuss them out if you have to. Get the anger, the frustration, the shame, the guilt, the sadness. Write it all out, and then At the end of the letter, you can write something like, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you, I'm now free, you're now free. You just rip up that letter or burn it. Imagine yourself cutting that cord between you and them, and money will flow like water. It's like a faucet that's been turned on. It's bizarre. But these are some of my tips. But how can you unblock this? Leave your comfort zone. Yeah, that's about this. You're so used to making money through one avenue. I think you need to open up another stream of income. And it's this right here. So very, very exciting. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question. And we're going to move on to the next person. All right. So who's next? Adam is next. Oh, sorry. Anna. Yeah, that's fine. Who is it? Oh, yeah, that person. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my gosh, Anna, that's so weird. You're very psychic, Anna. It's like you knew. Okay. So, Anna, you were in a play with somebody, and yeah, you were in a play with somebody, and you guys played husband and wife. It's like the cutest thing ever. And you developed feelings for this person, and like you told them, and like they basically had feelings for you too. But the problem is, this is a 30-year-old who has an 18-year-old girlfriend, and you're thinking, surely I'm a better fit for this man. But it's like he was really flirty and stuff towards you, but like lately he's just been kind of stonewalling you, and like you feel really strongly and like feel this deep connection with him, and you're just wondering like what's going on here, So let's help you out, dear. Let's just see what the cards want you to know for your highest good. Just tapping in. Okay. Okay. I got your download. Right in the middle of the spread, we got the red flag card. First red flag is that this 30-year-old man has an 18-year-old girlfriend. Ooh. Love can come in all shapes and sizes. There are a lot of success stories out there, but it is a little bit predatory, in my opinion. Second red flag is that he's falling for somebody else and confessing feelings to someone else while he's in a relationship. The hard thing about that is that even if for some reason he left his girlfriend and you guys got together and live happily ever after, it would be very difficult to trust someone like when you get into a relationship like that. There's always an exception to the rule. There's people out there who have stories of falling in love when they were with other people and they left their partners for each other. I think Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, I think that's kind of how they met. They seem so happy and shit, but the thing is like, how are you going to know that he's not going to fall for someone else if he gets with you? How are you going to know he's not going to go get a younger girl or something? It's just, I see that he's not making the effort because he's still very much like, he's still in that relationship. He actually still, like, I kind of feel like he still is very committed to that girl. Like, it's hard. It's a strange relationship. And he flirted hardcore with you. But he's still in that relationship. And I feel like that's why he shut down, because he kind of made a choice. He's like, I just need to stay with this girl I'm with. Now, it's definitely being told to you that this is a past life connection. I can't confirm if this is a twin flame. You know, I will say, you know, usually your twin flame isn't always with another person, but I don't know, like, if this continues, like, you know, it's almost like it's only something only you can know in your heart. I can't confirm or deny that, but I will say there's a strong past life connection. And the irony of playing husband and wife, I don't think this is the only time you guys have played husband and wife. I think in a past life you were probably husband and wife. And it's like the chemistry and like how you guys were led together and like in this play, and like it might have felt so natural. And so both of you guys are just like just going into this role. I bet it was a beautiful play. I bet you guys did such a great job and just really lost yourselves in those characters in the most beautiful way. It probably was not the first time you guys have played that role, you know? And I see the soulmate connection is definitely being acknowledged, that like, gosh, you guys just really have a chemistry and an energy. But what I'm getting here is a lot of encouragement for you and your new situation. Like we were just messaging earlier before this, and this is the Queen of Pentacles, your new environment. You know what we're talking about here, right? And then we got that this conflict will resolve. That like you will be friends with him and be at peace, but I kind of see this kind of dwindling out. The truth is this is kind of a broken man, and Spirit's saying like, girl, you got a lot going on, you deserve better than this. Like your man is going to be someone who's unattached, who's not dating a girl that's way too immature and young for them, and isn't, you know, gonna fall for someone else while they're in a relationship. And I see the sacred woman reversed here, because it's almost like Spirit's telling you to guard your light and protect your heart, and almost like your commitment. You're going to be in a commitment. You are going to meet your husband, and it's going to be fulfilled, but you're just going to have to give it some time. So when I look in the cards, I don't see marriage with this person. I see you know, this honeymoon period kind of wearing off, and definitely it triggering some stuff from you, because it's frustrating. It's just like, wow, I met this great guy and it just everything aligns, but like, you know, he's choosing to be with this girl, and he tells me this, but then now he's cold with me, and he's still with her, choosing her, and that's heartbreaking. It's frustrating. And I got like that there's kind of a darkness in him you don't know, you haven't seen, and that like that there is a man who will come in your life. I'll get you some more messages, kind of see how he feels. I wish I had a lot more time for this one. I don't think it's like totally black or white, and that's why this got reversed, because it's like it's not really a black or white situation. But yeah, I'm confused what you really want from me. This is him just kind of being like this is him kind of being like you know, like him, like, what am I to do? Like, I'm with this other girl, you know? Like, I feel that he's confused or conflicted about it too. He wasn't expecting to, like, you know, fall for another person while he's in a relationship. Look, there's another person in my life that has been a source of much needed stability for me. I don't know what to do. I still have feelings for you. I mean, this is like terrifyingly on point. This is literally the energy that he feels. Like, he does feel, you know, he's very much in and dedicated to that relationship. I just keep getting that message. And yeah, he has feelings for you. Do I see him leaving the girl? The future of their relationship? No. He's He's a separation sideways. He's kind of caught in the middle, back and forth, up and down. I can't give you what you want. I'm so sorry. I really felt something with you, but I know you'll find someone better, a real soulmate. I hope you find them. Yeah, I see that like kind of being the outcome. I don't think he's gonna push that energy to you anymore. I think he has like made his choice, and like, you know me, I care about you. And I'm biased. I'm trying to be unbiased here, but I think it's a major red flag that a 30-year-old man is with an 18-year-old. I think there's something off about that. That's she's barely legal. When did they meet? Like, there's like, it's kind of off. Like, it's kind of creepy. I think that he seems like a cool person, and I see like the connection you have, and like this is such powerful energy, and like like look at these images too. Like, this is you guys in the play, and like the energy you exchange, and like it's so familiar because you probably husband in a past life. And then he certainly flirted with you, but I just don't see this being the one you end up with. I see like that they're just like, you're gonna get what you want, just give it some time. Kind of a similar message we've been getting for you. You're not too far away though. Everything's starting to manifest for you, and you're really stepping into wholeness. And this could just be a guy who's come to trigger. You might not know what this means to you till you look back on it. I see this a lot for people who are getting ready to align with their husband. That there will be like a false twin flame, or like somebody who comes in who kind of like triggers some stuff, or kind of like gets you thinking, or it kind of starts moving energy around. And like, as you heal from this and process this, like, you will get stronger, and you will elevate, and like you will continue to align with what's meant for you. And I just get this message to keep it moving, that to keep it moving. Is there anything else Spirit wants you to know about this man, about this connection? I get this vibe to tell you, like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong to have fallen for him. There's like nothing wrong. Like, how are you not gonna fall for a soulmate? You know what I mean? Like, you're just living your beautiful life, and like sparkling your gorgeous energy, and you know, how could he not fall for you, girl? Because you got that going on. And like, there's this swan and this beauty, and like, even when you said like, you know, surely I'm a better fit for him, I think he knows this. And I think like this is almost like a test for him, because the truth is, like, he should be with someone his own age or around his age. He should make better choices. He should not prey on younger girls. He should be mature and like, you know, open his heart. He has this potential. He could be with you, you know, but I just don't see him choosing that. I see him kind of in a darkness, and like a lot of energy around him. And it's like, sometimes rejection is a form of protection. I think actually being with this guy in this life would be a lot different than how you could imagine it to be or hope it would be. Anything else you need to know about this guy? Yeah, your guides are like saying like it's hard because it's something you have to go through in private. You can't necessarily go telling everybody about it, because like, you know, there's people who know him, and you're in this play and like this culture of everything, and your guides are just saying like to heal from it, and like, you know, to take good care of yourself. And you've been through a lot on your love journey. You've had some letdowns, and you know, but you keep being bold, you know, don't be afraid to keep going. I don't think you're ever going to be afraid to keep going after what you want, because that's what you do. You go after what you want. But it is important to also like kind of let the chips fall where they may, and kind of allow. And if you just step back, like, you'll see, like, this guy's gonna dig his own grave. And it is unfortunate, because he probably would be happier with you, but I don't think you'd be your happiest with him. And they're just, once again, trust the timing of your life. Trust the timing. You're very psychic. You're very intuitive. You know that your husband's coming. So you're like looking for him. You're like, is that him? Is that him? Oh, that makes sense. That would be him. But it might be more surprising than that. So take your time to process this. And you don't have to just let go of it or stop talking to him. To keep thinking or dreaming or fantasizing, hoping, wishing, praying. It's okay. But they're saying this is important, you know, that there's clues here for you. There's some hidden wisdom. There's some gems. This person did not come for an accident. They probably just didn't come to play the role that you were hoping they'd play, you know? And the irony of it, it's so synchronistic. Like, the universe is just so crazy sometimes. It certainly has a bizarre sense of humor, right? Yeah, unrequited. And your guys are just saying stay with it. And also, like, you guys might collaborate more in the future. And I kind of just see, like, a friendship forming and this kind of wearing off. But yeah, it's hard. You have deep feelings here. And this fucking cuts deep, unrequited deep. It's just like, it hurts. But the person should not be causing you pain. Your future husband's not going to cause you that. They're going to cause you joy and love, harmony. You're also saying something about music, and I know you're such a musical person. They're like that, like you're gonna keep singing, you're gonna keep performing, you're gonna keep growing, and like not to let this person take away that from you, or like, you know, bring you anxiety. Like, you're really talented. You know, how could they not have fallen for you with your angel voice and your beautiful energy? You're gonna break a lot of hearts, girl. You're gonna keep breaking hearts, I'll tell you that. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. I'm so happy for you and all the growth you've been through. And I'll see you later. Peace out. All right. I just gotta clean up. I made a mess after that. You know what? This is actually a good time for me to take my first break. I'm gonna take a little break and stretch a little, meditate for a minute, and make sure that I'm fresh for the next round of readings. Follow me over to part 2. It'll pop up in about 10 minutes. And I'll see you guys soon. All right? Peace.